Hey guys, Matt with TopHap here. Today we're talking about value versus cost when you're buying a house. A lot of people think that value is tied to price, meaning that the lower the cost of the property, the higher the value. But that's actually the opposite of what happens. And TopHap can absolutely help you find the best values in your area. Check it out. Right now what we're looking at is a map of Danville, California, and I have the value estimate turned on. So the heat map is showing where the most expensive and the least expensive areas are. The areas in purple are very expensive, and the areas in green and yellow are less expensive. And what we can see is in the north and kind of center of Danville, you have a lot of reasonably priced properties. So you would think that price equates to value. I can get a house that's not too expensive and I'll be very happy with it. But if we go to the value icon at the bottom of the page and hit the TopHap estimate price per square foot, we see a different image. The properties at the top and middle of Danville that were light in color, meaning they were very reasonably priced, are actually very expensive per square foot because the houses are not that big and the lots are very expensive. So for instance, if you have a lot that's worth $1 million and the property is selling for $1.3 million, you know the house is only actually worth about $300,000 because the lot takes up $1 million of the price. So you don't get very much value, living value, when you do that. I'm going to turn the value estimator back on and we see again expensive areas. But what I want you to focus on now is the area to the right of the map, 94506, the Blackhawk area. These are generally more expensive houses. It isn't a gated community, but when I go to the value icon again and go to the square foot estimator, we see that these are very high value properties, meaning the cost per square foot is actually much lower than the original areas we were looking. Because again, even though the cost of the properties might be higher, you get a lot more house. Valuing a house is difficult for anyone. But when you're looking at clear objective metrics like square footage and cost of a house, you have to realize that sale price is not always an indicator of value. A low sale price does not mean you're getting a good value. You might actually be getting a very, very small house that you're going to have to rehab extensively. And if you want more bang for your buck from a square footage standpoint, going into slightly more expensive areas might be a better option. The value per square foot estimator on TopHap is one of the most crucial tools if you're trying to establish value in an area. I hope you enjoyed the video, but remember, TopHap isn't just for helping you find values in specific areas. So to learn more, please check out our other videos.